Too many thoughts on my mind, I can't sleep at night, so I just keep writing. I don't need no help, I don't need opinions, so don't waste my time then. I just been living online.
What is up, internet? It's your future YouTube rising star, Mr. D here. Decided to make good on another request. It's something new I'm doing, and I'm kind of liking it. I'm venturing into new territory with this taking requests thing. Literally, there was one student at my school who suggested this. You know who you are, and I guess I don't know if I should thank you or not based on the content of this review, but we'll wait and see. I found a new artist. Did I like him? Nah, well, let's just talk about it instead of giving away my thoughts and feelings in the first 30 seconds. Because the catalog for this artist is very small, he's an up-and-coming young guy, he's Canadian, I decided to listen to all of his songs. All of them. And yeah, let's talk about Killy. Originally from Toronto, moved to Victoria, then moved back to Toronto, and then according to some of his songs, he spent some time in LA. Talks about that a lot. What he has done as well is built up kind of a fantastic following for himself. He's got a really strong audience going, and he's becoming somewhat of a more common name among the hip-hop world. I started with Surrender Your Soul, his first studio album, and I will not deny, songs like Kilimanjaro and No Sad, No Bad, they are catchy as hell. Those are some real bangers right there. I was impressed. These singles definitely showed that Killy is a force to be reckoned with. Once I got into the album, I was kind of unexpectedly impressed. His voice is a bit on the whiny side, and although he's auto-tuned to holy hell, he throws out some solid verses, some catchy choruses, overtop some pretty solid production. Starstream and Distance had me coming back to them a couple times because I was catching things I kind of liked. There was a vibe. These songs had a vibe that I could get behind. I was in the early listenings of this album. Oof, sign me up for the tour, guy. Like, ooh, you're bringing some heat. But pretty much from Doomsday on, I don't know. It was a bit of a downward spiral. Like I quickly got a sense that what this guy was bringing on the singles, he had a very difficult time trying to bring that on the other tracks of his album. Never Let Up has a very loud and very whiny chorus in which he describes a rock star lifestyle as having ripped jeans. And then on Pray For Me, he throws out this line, Perky's and the Cribs sold my soul. I can't sell something I never owned. I'm 14 and this is deep, cringy nonsense. And again, on songs like Live Your Last, it's just a real repetitive stream of nonsense. Last track, the outro, Fireflies, that's a weird one. Throws away the heavy auto-tune and usual beat, and he throws together this very like M41, Blink 182 like drum guitar combo out of nowhere, and the whole song just sounds so generic. Just the verses are so generic. Like a bunch of motivational quotes and turn those into rap lyrics. Everything is do or die. When you cross that line, no time to decide. And then live in a paradise and open your mind. I don't know, man. Not what I'm looking for. Surrender Your Soul starts out very solid, very good, but I just don't think Killy can kind of recreate the magic that he brought on his hit songs. It's definitely not terrible, which is kind of a perfect segue to talk about his EP Killstreak because of how terrible it is. Oh my god, it's so terrible. It's only 5 songs, and it is some of the corniest, crappiest, garbage lyrics I've heard in a long time. This isn't like garbage like dangerous, drugs, sexist stuff. It's almost the same constructed idea repeated 5 different times in sort of 5 different ways, but not really. Like we get the song Anti-Everybody, which, kind of a meh title, but maybe it's about being an introvert. And, you know, that's tough. That's a tough thing to deal with. I'm gonna read these lines. These lines are interesting. Water my pockets, can't walk, can't stop, won't stop, go hard like a robot, beep. She a piece of art, I'm Mozart, beat up her spine, the aura, wait, hold up. She got a fatty. Tip her over. Like, what? What? I know I'm just speaking those lines, but there is just nothing making sense there. And then he says the line, introvert, I'm not so talkative. No joke ting, not funny. Great way to describe this project as a whole, Killy. Earned It is one of the worst songs I've ever heard in my life. Just listen to it and see what I mean. It is bad. Like, it's just, what happened from Kilimanjaro to this? I don't think I've ever thrown an EP on and I just couldn't stand every single song. And I'll say the only redeemable quality or thing that I got out of this EP was the production from a woman named Wanda Girl. And she's a Canadian, Nigerian-born producer, and she has been on some songs. She was on Ski Mask's Get Geeked. She was on Travis Scott's No Bystanders from Astroworld, and the song The Ends from Birds in the Trap. And she's worked with artists from Big Sean to Jay-Z, Lil Uzi Vert, and Jid, all over the map. But honestly, her pretty awesome production cannot save this EP, unfortunately. Let's talk about final thoughts. I really think Killy's next album should be titled Shooting Star because of how high they fly, but how hard they fall. How poetic. I do feel he rode the coattails of his popularity from the singles a little bit too much. Like, you just get this very, very arrogant, narcissistic vibe, especially on Killstreak, that I think came from the success that he got from those singles. But in the world of hip hop, like, it's one-hit wonders happen all the time, and I think I'm fairly certain that this is what's going to happen with Killy. I think it'll take somewhat of a miracle project for me to see something in Killy, but the next project he puts out, I'll take a look and I'll give it a listen and see if maybe I'm wrong. I definitely could be wrong. He could come back with a solid project, but whoo boy, based on this EP, I don't know. That's a tall order. But when it comes to Kilimanjaro and No Sad, No Bad, I got a couple songs to throw in the rotation, so that's something, I guess. All right, yeah. Thank you for watching another edition of Mr. D Likes Requests. I can't promise I'll get to all the requests, but leave a comment anyway, and you never know. I could be reviewing your request for my next video, because I'm always happy to throw together a review. Until next time, check you later, Internet.